What's up YouTube? My name is Ruff and today I want to go over how I got my song Summer 16 to 6 million streams in less than 1 year with $0 spent on marketing. I'm going to break down step by step the formula that we followed before the song was released, the week of the song releasing, and then afterwards. And everything that this formula encompasses hinges on organic social media content. There's no third-party playlisting, no Spotify editorials, and no Facebook or Google advertising. This is strictly an organic social media to Spotify algorithm pipeline strategy. You don't know what part of your song is going to be received the best by the audience, so you've just got to test everything. Look at Lizzo's song About Damn Time. The part of that song that went viral was the second verse. So you can't just rely on your chorus or your favorite part of the song to be what the audience is going to be most receptive to. You've got to test the first verse, the bridge, the chorus, the outro, so you know what part of the song you're going to be basing all of your content around leading up to the release. Now, step one of the actual strategy is what we're going to be looking at in my computer right now. Okay, so now hopefully by this point you've got your content ready. You've got the part of the song that you're going to be using to create all your content around. Now here's the setup to the strategy that we're going to look at on a website called ToneDen. This video is not sponsored. I'm not sponsored by ToneDen in any way, but when I show you what this website can do, it's going to blow your mind, and I promise you're going to want to sign up instantly. So we're in ToneDen and I'm going to click what's called a social unlock. So if we pull up Summer of 16 here, here's the social unlock link that we used for this song. And what a social unlock does is when someone clicks the link to your social unlock, it's going to ask them to do something in exchange for something. So in this case, the action is pre-save the song on Spotify, and then the reward, or what they're unlocking, is access to a private SoundCloud link of your song that they could listen to the full song before it's released on Spotify. So essentially you're trading them the full song early in exchange for a pre-save. As long as you understand the principle behind someone's pre-saving your song and then you're directing them to a private SoundCloud link with the full song before it comes out on Spotify, you'll understand this entire concept better, because in my opinion, just asking someone to pre-save with no other incentive or anything else that you're giving them besides just asking them to pre-save isn't going to drive enough value to them that's going to make them run to that link and do what they need to do to get the song. Have the same people that are reacting to your song on social media, have them be excited to go to this link because they know they can listen to the full song before it's released. And now I'm going to show you in Spotify for Artists what that does to the song in the Spotify algorithm. Before we dive into Spotify for Artists, I just wanted to take a quick moment aside and stress again how important content and consistent posting leading up to your song release is for this strategy. This will not work unless you're consistently testing different video ideas on social media and posting every day to every other day. Without that foundation, nothing else will work. But now let's dive into Spotify for Artists. Okay, so here's the song in Spotify for Artists, 5.8 million streams, and here's the source of the streams. We got 54% coming from Spotify algorithm, 34% coming from listeners' own playlist and library, then we got 3% my profile or Dreamer and Chanel, the other artists on it. Here's third-party playlist, here's editorial, and here's other. So we got very minimal coming from these four, but we got a big bulk of the streams coming from these two, and that's because the social unlock that garnered all these pre-saves. We had about 8,000 pre-saves on this song, and the social unlock and the pre-saves that showed the Spotify algorithm before the song was even out that people are excited for it to be released, and the algorithm got ready. So when the day of the release came, it got put in more release radars, got pushed on Discover Weekly the Monday after. And if I go to the playlist, so if I go to all time, look at how many streams are coming from radio, Discover Weekly, Your Daily Mix, Release Radar. A big bulk of these 5.8 million streams are coming from Spotify algorithm playlists. And then people are discovering the song on these playlists, saving them to their library and their playlist and listening to them on repeat, which is where we got the 34% number in the source of stream. So the goal of this strategy is to drive pre-saves, but offer value through a social unlock that's going to drive that Spotify algorithm and keep it going continuously after the song's been out. This song has been out over a year at this point, but we're still getting the radio push and the Discover Weekly push because of that healthy relationship we set up with the Spotify algorithm early on. Going this route of just strictly focusing on pre-saves and the Spotify algorithm, that's gonna keep the song moving in radio and Discover Weekly and Daily Mix in perpetuity and forever. So let's summarize everything from the video and kind of break down the strategy one more time. So what you're gonna do is about 2 weeks before your song's release, test different parts of the song, the verses, the chorus, the bridge, and just make a few videos around each part of the song and just kind of test and see what's reacting the best. Once you've kind of figured out, okay, this is the part of the song that people are really loving, dedicate the rest of your content leading up to the release of your song around that portion of the audio, just creating a lot of organic social media content, different videos, different concepts. I'm confident that you'll figure out what works best for you and your brand and page. So once you've got the kind of content you're going to post around your song and the part of the audio that you're going to be using in this content, the next step is you're going to go on toneden.io, create an account and set up a social unlock, and the social unlock is going to have people pre-save your song on Spotify, and in return it's going to take them to a private SoundCloud or Dropbox link with the full song before it's released, and then you're going to continue to just pump content leading up to your song release and drive people to that social unlock link, and in turn you're going to hopefully garner enough pre-saves to trigger that Spotify algorithm that's going to push you out into Release Radar and Discover Weekly and your Daily Mix and radio. If you can get in those algorithmic playlists, it's going to carry that song for a long time, I promise you. I hope this video was helpful. Let me know in the comments what kind of videos you want to see me make moving forward. We're going to do a lot more educational stuff on the marketing and branding side on this page. We're going to do production tutorials. We're going to get this shit going in 2023. Appreciate you. Catch you later. Peace.